look at Portland sometime. These are wild, these are crazy people, and they're trying to burn down buildings, including federal buildings. And on my list of things that I want to do before we finish up with the cities, because I think we're going to whip the cities back into shape, and we have to. We cannot let our cities, and that's a small example, but it's the most violent example. It's every night, and they've done it for years. If they kill somebody, we just signed a death penalty, so it depends where it is, but if they kill somebody, which they do, I mean, people are dying. You go out to Portland, people die out there. Many people have died over the years in Portland. Portland is, I don't know how anybody lives there. It's amazing. But it's anarchy out there, and that's what they want. They want anarchy, like when they attacked Seattle.
Well, there's several questions. There's why protests and the why this way. The why protest has been covered by lots and lots of people. This is an authoritarian takeover. We are, they are trying to be the part of America that rules the rest of us, and we are the us, so we're coming out and saying no. Why this way? Really, I'm taking a cue from the frogs. The authoritarians come out and they're like trying to show how awful Portland is. It's been a right-wing talking point forever how terrible Portland is. So they try and rile us up. There's a long history of agitators coming in trying to get us to throw hands, and it's so that they can then start bringing in the force. And the first Portland Frog came up, and with a few other people, it was the frog and the chicken were kind of the instigators of this style. It was like, no, we're going to meet that with silly. We're going to meet that with something that you don't know how to deal with, and it's all the costumes, it's all the things. When the WTO protests happened in Seattle, one of the things that the authorities did 2 weeks before the big gathering, because they knew there were going to be protests all over the place, they went to the puppet labs and they confiscated the puppets. They arrested the puppets, took them away, put them in the evidence bins, gave them back after the whole thing was over with no charges. Why did they do that? You get people ranting into a microphone and, just saying all this, all of this. It's really easy to dismiss it. It's like, okay, that's just kind of, some crazy college student doing this stuff, and it's really easy to miss their message. A puppet says it, goes right in. And they knew that. So they took the puppets. So we're out here with that same kind of spirit. You get someone out here saying, this is, getting angry because there's a lot of reason to be angry right now. You show that as a human, and that goes on TV. You can make a clip out of that. You can show how ranty everybody is. A frog's out there dancing, the message goes right straight in. So
it seems a little bit strange at first glance, and the reason why it's important to lean into things like this is because this protest site, this corner, this block is very, very hot with propaganda. It's very hot with media spectacle, with these stories of the Portland war zone that's being used to amplify messaging and create scenarios. And I saw the media spectacle of that original frog that got pepper sprayed in his gas intake. I decided that, or I found that to be pretty striking, as it was striking how effective that was at really puncturing a certain narrative that was being hotly debated at the time because of Trump repeating that Portland is a war zone and people having a lot of eyes on Portland, and then that story drops. And so we figured that if we have an endless supply of them, if we're able to have a way for people that are maybe not even in Portland to donate and spread the If we had a way for people to donate so that we could have that supply of costumes so that people can lean into it, then we'll effectively be able to counter the constant barrage of propaganda that's happening down here. And also, it makes it clear where the violence is coming from. It makes it clear where the instigation is coming from. And it makes it more likely that people in Portland are going to come out here and actually speak their mind about how they actually feel, that it's not this place that is that maybe on some level they're affected by the propaganda, and then they think that, you know, it's not a safe place to be, or whatever keeps them away from here. We want to dissolve those tensions as well, so that people can speak their minds, so that we do see all of the people in Portland who would be here actually showing up here.
I've been protesting since I was 11 years old, so that's been 41 years. And I started protesting with my mother, who took me out to the front lines of the peace movement, who she said, you know, if you want to rebel, let's go do it together, don't do it towards me, right? And so that's where I started. And it's been, you know, pretty typical for most of my life up until about 2020. And I started going to the protests in 2020, and it was a whole new ballgame. It was like nothing I'd ever seen. And then again, the political climate was nothing like I'd ever seen either. Things had evolved. And now, here we are again, and things have evolved yet again.
Officer, serious question. How small is your wee-wee?
Oh, I feel so secure with you.
I just want to know how small your wee-wee is.
Wow, really impressive. It'll take a long break. Is there a game on? I'm fucking watch a football game like a normal American.
My name is Michael Picard. I go by Professional Douche on social media, on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. And I am here to document and to troll ICE. I was invited here by a friend of mine. I was already going to come, but kind of the arrest of Robbie Roadsteamer kind of quickened that. Officer, you're so cool.
Have a good one.
You too. Can I kind of pat you on the butt?
Nope.
Would that be cool?
Nope.
Like the sports players do. No.
A little butt pat. I don't know.
He won't let me. Portland is kind of the epicenter of what's going on. It's where, as we see, police are arresting people seemingly for no reason. And, you know, they arrested my friend Robbie Roadsteamer, who did nothing wrong. And it's at least the ICE facility here in Portland means government overreach to me.